Here's the English translation in a clean movie recap style. Hello everyone, this is Octo Recap, and today I'll be telling you about the 2017 film The Mountain Between Us. Alex arrives at the airport only to discover that her flight has been cancelled. She urgently needs to get to her own wedding. In a similar situation is Ben, a surgeon who must reach an important operation. Unwilling to wait, they decide to hire a private pilot named Walter. During the flight, Walter ignores the worsening weather conditions and fails to file a proper flight plan. Soon he suffers a medical emergency, causing the plane to lose control and crash high in the mountains. When Ben regains consciousness after the crash, he discovers that Alex is alive, along with Walter's dog. Unfortunately, there's nothing he can do to save the pilot. Ben starts a fire using leftover fuel and attempts to contact rescuers, but there is no signal. The next morning, he surveys the crash site and realizes just how serious their situation is. He treats Alex's injuries and buries Walter. When she wakes up, Ben explains that they have already been stranded in the mountains for more than a day, and rescue teams do not even know where to begin searching. Several days later, Ben spots an airplane flying overhead and launches a flare, but nobody sees them. Alex believes they should leave the crash site and search for help, while Ben argues that staying put is safer. Eventually, she convinces him to scout the surrounding area. After climbing to a higher point, Ben finds no signs of civilization. On the way back, he narrowly avoids death, while Alex discovers recordings from his late wife and begins to understand him better. Later, a mountain lion attacks their camp. The dog bravely fights back and suffers a serious injury. Ben saves the animal by stitching the wound, and the group later uses the cougar as a source of food. As the days pass, tension grows between the survivors. During an argument, Ben accuses Alex of being selfish and says that he only ended up on the plane because of her. Hurt by his words, Alex decides to continue alone. However, Ben quickly realizes he cannot abandon her. He catches up to Alex, and together they continue their journey through the mountains. Along the way, they share personal stories, confront their fears, and gradually begin to trust each other. Later, Alex falls through the ice into freezing water. Ben manages to pull her out and carries her to an abandoned cabin he discovers nearby. She remains unconscious for several days, and Ben essentially saves her life. While staying together in the cabin, they grow even closer. Alex learns that Ben's wife passed away years ago, and before long, genuine feelings begin to develop between them. Realizing that waiting for rescue is no longer an option, they set out once again. Alex is still weak, so Ben helps her continue the journey. Eventually, they spot signs of civilization in the distance. As they descend the mountain, Ben becomes trapped in a hunting snare. Knowing there is no other choice, he sends Alex to find help on her own. She manages to reach a sawmill where workers spot her and immediately call for rescue. Sometime later, Ben wakes up in a hospital. The first thing he does is go looking for Alex. However, when he sees her fiancé by her side, he decides not to interfere in her life. Both return to their normal routines, but neither can stop thinking about the other. Eventually, Ben asks Alex to meet him. She admits that she never went through with the wedding, yet insists that a relationship between them could never work. After saying goodbye, they walk away in opposite directions, but neither of them can ignore what they truly feel. They both turn around, run toward each other, and finally reunite. And that is how The Mountain Between Us comes to an end. Let us know in the comments what you thought of the film, and don't forget to support the channel with a like and a subscription.